What up, Pal fam? It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Also home to the best crypto community. Today's Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, December 4th. Hope you're well. And in this video, we're going to be looking at Stellar. We'll bring up the chart. I'll go over the price action in the days, weeks, months ahead, what to expect there, in my opinion. Getting a lot of requests for a video on Stellar. So here it is. And we'll discuss potentially how high it can go this cycle. And I'm thinking we should see new all-time highs as soon as this month or next. And then we'll discuss how far we could go in price discovery. But as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And you should never use anything that I say as financial advice and never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. You can also follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. Like, share, all that good stuff. Also, just want to remind everybody that this is a wicked deal. If you're looking for a place to hold your Stellar, your XLM, or any cryptos, I highly recommend self-custody. It means you control the private keys, not your crypto. If it's on an exchange, you're subject to hacks, maintenance, unplanned, planned outages. You could lose everything, essentially. I actually lost a Bitcoin and 2 Ethereum on an exchange because it went insolvent. And that was back in 2018. So the best way to do it is to have a hardware wallet. I recommend Tangem. It's very cheap. You can use code POW, P-O-W, get 10% off. And they have a wicked deal right now, holiday special. Buy one, get one, 50% off. And you get an additional 10% with the POW code. You can get the 3-card set. They have a dope new ring. So if you lose the ring, you have an extra cards. Or if you lose a card, you still have the ring and the card. Or you can get the 3-card set. Like I said, if you get the 3 cards, it's only $62 US. And then you can add another 3-card set for $34. So it makes a great gift. And like I said, you really need to be careful with scams and whatnot. Be careful, don't follow those deep fakes. Send me 1,000 XLM or 10,000 XLM. I'll send you 20,000 back. Assume everything's a scam. Be very, very cautious, especially when prices are ripping. Bitcoin is getting very close to 100K. Jerome Powell came out and said that it's a rival to gold, and Vancouver Mayor said it's the best thing in Canada, best thing since in human history, best invention. So we're seeing Bitcoin and Ethereum they're going in lockstep. When they go up, usually altcoins start to take a breather. So that's what we're seeing here at the moment. XLM, we'll take a look at the daily time frame. We'll look at a daily bull flag. It's a massive one. And then we'll look at how high we could potentially go this cycle. So right now, if we go from swing low to swing high, you can see here we had a brief consolidation period and we held the 0.32 fib perfectly. So as long as we hold 41 cents, it's still a potential daily bull flag. So in order to negate it, we have to lose 41 cents. Lose that, probably heading back to the 0.5 or the 0.618 golden pocket around 36 to 30 cents. But in order to confirm it, we need to break the high of the bounce here at, we'll say 64 cents, rounded up. So if we break 64 cents, that confirms the daily bull flag, and you want to have it on logarithmic, and you go from the low to the high there, and that will give you your measured move, bring it out to your 0.32 fib, and it's saying $3.08 could potentially be in the cards. That means if we break that resistance, that would mean another upside of about 386%. And keep in mind, we just ran almost 600% in less than a month. So it's entirely possible that this happens. Things are getting crazy. XLM, XRP, brother and sister, brothers, sisters, whatever you want to call it. They've been held back for, basically the last 2 bull cycles. So about 8 years almost. And we haven't seen a new all-time high. And if we just zoom out here and get our fib extension levels, this actually lines up well with the 3.618. It's at $3.27. So if we look at Bitcoin already did it. So if we go from the high to the low of the bear market from 2017 to 2019, you can see here it actually eclipsed its 4.618. Even Ethereum did it. So if Bitcoin and Ethereum can do it, actually Ethereum didn't hit the 4.618, it hit the 3.618, but we could potentially see another leg up here as alt season gains full force here. But if we take a look at XLM and it just does what Ethereum did, the 3.618, that'd bring us to $3.27. That's our daily bull flag target of $3.08. And then if we do what Bitcoin did and more, that would mean a $4 to $5 XLM. 4.17, so $4.17 is the 4.618. Like I said, I think we could see anywhere from $3 to $5 on the low end, and then I think we could see $5 to $7 as the most probable, and we might even see $10 to $12. I think XRP is probably going to see somewhere around $8 to $12 easily. And then I think, $14 to $16 is the most likely scenario this cycle. Over the next few months, I think we're going to top out on Bitcoin in the next month or so, and then also go absolutely ballistic towards the end of the year and into 2025 on Bitcoin's sideways and Bitcoin dominance pulling back. And I think this bull run's going to wrap up around the end of February or March. And I'll look at XRP and how we can determine that in just a moment. But like I said, Bitcoin will run, then we'll see alts. And if we take a look at XRP real quick, because this is a crazy pattern that I found. If we take the all-time Bitcoin price history index, look how similar these boom and busts have been. And it's saying, and we were catching up, right? We were slow to catch up, but we had a couple God candles just like we did here. And then we ultimately followed the same boom and bust cycles. So this is saying that we could top out around February, March on XRP. And as we know, XLM and XRP, they move in lockstep, right? And again, we haven't hit a new all-time high on XLM since 2018, right? So that has now been 84 months or 2,557 days. As the saying goes, the longer the base, the higher in space. And I'm thinking that we could hit, somewhere around that $3 to $5 mark. I think is very conservative, very doable at some point between now and February or March. At the latest anyways. If we take a look at XLM here on the weekly time frame, we're going absolutely parabolic on the stochastic and the MACD. If we take a look at the weekly time frame moving averages, you can see here we just set a bull cross of the 50 and the 100, and we're set for a bull cross of the 50 and the 200. When that happens on the daily time, like it did here, it's called a golden cross. We saw tons of upside. When it happens on the weekly time frame, it's even more bullish. Make up whatever term you want to call it, a moon cross, rocket cross. Look what happened the last time it happened. The 50 was below the 200 at a cross. Price went from a low of about 2 cents all the way up to 80 cents. So again, that was the last time that happened, and we weren't breaking out into alt season, right? So this is full-blown alt season. XRP is ripping at the moment. And again, if we just take a look at XRP, you can see that it just had its 50 and 200 weekly moving average bull cross. So this is looking good for altcoins, specifically utility coins, XLM, XRP, your H bars, your algos. I just posted a couple of videos as well. They're getting a ton of views. If you haven't seen them yet, just go to videos here. And you can check out the latest video with Hedera and SpaceX partnership. You got an Algorand video and 4 major reasons why XRP is going to $14 or $16 this cycle. And I think that has to do with the fact that, XLM, XRP have been held back for so long. The greater the accumulation, the greater the expansion. And, at this point, it's the utility bull run, right? And there's so many catalysts coming, it's not even funny. And, the tokenomics of XLM are very similar to XRP, and it's already been deemed not a security in the US. And we could have crypto legislation, no tax on American cryptos. We've got, a bullish pro SEC chair coming in, Paul Atkins. Like, there's so many things happening. IPO season, the ETFs coming, baskets. There's so many things to look forward to. So there's no telling how high this can go. But like I said, make sure you're protecting yourself. Make sure to take advantage of this deal. It's only going to be lasting until supplies last. So it could end today, it could end tomorrow, it could end next week. But make sure to take advantage of that. Also, just did a complete revamp of pursuitofwealthgroup.com or powgroup.ca. You can check out our website for all of our memberships. I just did a complete revamp. And it helps support the channel. And if you want to join a community of like-minded individuals, that's literally all we do 24/7, 365. You have a group of about 50 people where you can bounce ideas off of before you hit the buy or sell button. We're not financial advisors, but the more eyes we have on the market, the better. And, I have a course as well. You can check out the Academy. But I think the course is very valuable, but, courses aren't going to really move the needle a whole lot. It'll give you, I love the course that I put together. I think you'll really enjoy it. But what I would recommend is joining a community, getting immersed in it every day or every week, and learning it, asking questions, right? It's one thing to go through a course, but you can't really ask questions. So I highly encourage you to check out the Pow Group private community. I extended the Black Friday sales as well. So you can get 20% off of all of those and the course as well. And 15% off the merch if you want to check that out as well. All right. Hope you have a great day, evening, wherever you are. It's Rod with Pow Group. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth. Let me know how high you think XLM can go this cycle. All right. Have a good one. And we'll see you in the next one.